He said no. They met on a day that was never supposed to change their lives. She went to the theater with her sisters. Just an evening out. Just a play. She loved theater. Always had. She loved the way silence felt before a line was spoken. The way emotions lived on faces instead of screens. He went because relatives were visiting him. Someone suggested Romeo and Juliet. He didn't argue. He worked in a car service, vehicle diagnostics, engines, noise, grease under fingernails. Theater wasn't his world. They sat next to each other. At first, he barely noticed her. His eyes were on the stage, the words, the story everyone already knew. But then he noticed her. Not her face, not her clothes, her reactions. During the intense moments, she leaned forward without realizing it. Her hands clenched, her breathing changed. When Juliet spoke, her eyes filled with tears. She wasn't watching the play. She was living inside it. And slowly, his attention left the stage. He watched her cry. He watched her smile. He watched the way her emotions moved freely, honestly, and strange thoughts formed in his mind. What kind of life makes someone feel this deeply? What kind of heart reacts like this? During one quiet, painful scene, a tear slipped down her cheek. She tried to hide it. He reached into his pocket, pulled out a folded tissue, and gently handed it to her. No words. She looked at him, surprised. Then she smiled. That smile was their first conversation. After the play, they walked out together. He offered to walk her to the subway. She agreed. They talked about the play, about fate, about how one moment could change everything. She told him she was finishing university. He told her about his job, about how engines spoke if you listened closely. That night, they texted. One message became 10. 10 became 100. They talked until morning. Stories, laughter, confessions people usually save for later. He fell asleep with his phone in his hand. Then came the dates, parks, movies, ice cream late at night, long walks with no destination. She was warm, attentive, present. When she looked at him, it felt like he was the only person in the world. But sometimes, she disappeared. One day, sometimes two. No calls, no messages, no explanation. He didn't confront her, didn't accuse, didn't push. He told himself stories instead. She's busy. She's tired. Everyone needs space. When she came back, she was affectionate again, soft, smiling, and everything felt perfect. Again. One evening, he invited her to the theater, a different play, a different hall. She laughed, unaware. Seconds before the curtain rose, he stood up. Before anyone understood what was happening, he ran toward the stage, took the microphone from a stunned technician. The hall froze. He looked at her and proposed. She covered her face with her hands, cried, laughed, nodded. She said yes. They watched the rest of the play already engaged. They planned the wedding for a month later. The dress, the guests, the venue. She disappeared again for 2 days, then returned, as if nothing had happened. He didn't ask. He loved her. On the morning of the wedding, his phone buzzed. An unknown number. No greeting. No explanation. Just messages. Photos. Screenshots. Dates. Rooms. Men. And a short line. You deserve to know who she really is. He stared at the screen for a long time. He didn't scream. Didn't cry. Didn't call anyone. She stood across from him at the altar. White dress. Perfect makeup. A smile practiced for photographs. The registrar, a middle-aged woman, looked at him kindly and asked, "Are you ready to become the husband of this woman?" Silence. A pause that stretched too long. Slowly, he reached into his jacket pocket, pulled out his phone. She watched him, confused, smiling nervously. He unlocked the screen, selected several photos, and sent them to her. Her phone vibrated in her hands. He lifted his eyes and said, "No." Not loudly, not angrily. Just, no. The music stopped. Someone gasped. Someone stood up. No one understood. He turned and walked toward the exit, without looking back. The hall was frozen. No whispers, no questions. Only the sound of his shoes against the floor. Step, step, step. Each one echoing. The doors closed behind him. She stood alone. Slowly, she looked down at her phone, unlocked it, opened the message, and saw the photos. Her body. Different men, different rooms, different days. Not love, not the past. Work. Her hands trembled. The phone almost slipped. She took a step forward, then another. But he was gone. Forever. The guest stared. Her parents said nothing. The dress felt heavy. She sat down. And for the first time that day, she cried for real. Not for the wedding, but because the truth had finally reached her. He didn't leave because of who she was. He left because of who she lied about being.